3, 2, 1. We have a liftoff.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We are live a little bit earlier than normal. Let me just fix this real quick. Let's update this goal together. Y'all can see the progression together. It says 60. Right? Let's put this down to 162. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 0, 2, 4. Start goal. Let's go, man. 62 out of 100. Let's get it, man. I got copyrighted from my last video, and I'm pretty sure it's because because of the YouTube videos that I played. Probably either the music or something. It was something. I don't know. But I got copyrighted. So we're not going to do that again. Or at least I'm not going to play the music again. I don't know. But we got a lot to talk about. As a matter of fact, let me... hold on. Let's see. I don't know whose Discord this is, but I'm your pusher. Just gonna reply that to everyone. For the weekend too, by the way. Bang. Just promote some kind things, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and mute this real quick. Let's see. See how long that takes. I just want to see how long that takes for it to register. If I'm here now, just want to see how long that delay is. I think what I'm going to have to start doing is have my phone up and then clip. Can I pin this? I'm going to pin it to the top. All right, bang. Okay, cool. I like that. 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 She thick like O's in the pot. There we go. Okay, cool. So it takes about like 2 to 3 minutes for it to post on the channel. Post it. Bang. That's so crazy because I'm watching myself on my phone. And then also, there we go. All right, so we got a lot to talk about. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to get him in here. So, I don't be on this page. That's crazy. Facebook is so confusing. Like, so confusing. There we go. Alright, cool. So, you know, I did what I had to do on this part. You feel me? I did what I had to do. If they with it, they with it. If they not, kumbaya. Let's get started though, man. I got a lot to talk about. So the other day, I don't know. I don't think I could pull it up, but because I don't know if they're gonna copyright me or not. They're probably not gonna copyright me, but they had. I was talking to my boy Pinky in the chat the other day, right? He was in the chat. He was in the stream. My boy ESPN Pinky. Shout out to ESPN Pinky. Go follow him on Facebook. But he said that ones don't follow ones. So we're gonna talk about that. Because I had evidence on Thursday night's game. By the way, I'm sorry I didn't go live last night. I had some stuff to do, so I couldn't come live last night. But the Jets played the Patriots, and I'm just trying to pull up my notes. The Jets played the Patriots, and the Jets look pretty good. They finally got stuff clicking. Cup's empty. They finally got some stuff clicking with them. 24-3, I think. Didn't give up any touchdowns. Defense played really good. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Okay, I thought I had to sneeze. Wait, I do. Excuse me. Okay. A-Rod looked really nice. In the pocket, moving a little bit around the pocket. He scrambled one play, and I was like, I kind of gasped for air. And he slid, protecting himself. He looked pretty good the other night. I keep wanting to say last night. On Thursday night, he looked pretty good. I think he had 281. I think he threw the ball like somewhere close to like 30 times. And I think he had like 20 plus completions. Let me just go look at the game real quick. Yeah, 27 for 35, 281, 2 touchdowns. Only sacked twice, so good job, O-line. QBR of 81.8, a rating of 118.9. That's really good. And then you got the double-headed monster in the backfield between Braylon Allen and Breece Hall. Those two guys, man, that might be my favorite running back duo in all of football right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I really like David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, but Braylon Allen and Breece Hall, pound for pound, is probably the best running back duo in all of football right now. I don't think there's a better running back duo right now in football. I mean, when Keaton Mitchell comes back, and if by that time Derrick Henry and that crew can get rolling, maybe Derrick Henry and Keaton Mitchell might be a really good 1-2 punch. I don't want to take anything away from Justice Hill, but those two guys will probably be like prolific in that offense once they get that rolling over there in Baltimore. But right now, it's Breece Hall and Braylon Allen. To let Braylon Allen, 6'1", 235, 240, to let him fall in the 4th round was kind of crazy. And then the receiver core played really good. I mean, Tyler Conklin, 5 catches, 93 yards. Allen Lazard, 3 catches, 48, touchdown. Mike Williams, your wide receiver 1, your wide receiver 2 kind of didn't get, like, they got targets. Garrett Wilson was 5 for 9, 33, and averaged 6.5. His longest catch was 9 yards. So, Corn, what's up, my guy? Corn, I got a question for you. Remember when Pinky was in here the other day talking about ones don't follow ones? I'm about to get on that in just a second while I recap this game. So yeah, Garrett Wilson was 5 catches on 9 targets for 33 yards and a touchdown. Now his touchdown came from a pick route. Where in a pick route, is it can be one of two ways. Really, just one way is you got a guy who's running, and they're basically running routes, rub routes, to get one or the other open. So if the guy underneath is the guy that you want to get open, you run him underneath. The guy on the outside, you run him over top, and then you kind of try and not run into the defender, but make the defender either run around or underneath the route. And you do that kind of sort of thing, and then somebody's going to get open. That's what we seen with Garrett Wilson on that end zone touchdown, which was a really good throw. Really good throw. I still thought that Christian Gonzalez was going to get there. For some reason, I thought that his finger was going to tip the ball, and that joint was going to flurry out of bounds. Like, I really thought Christian was going to get there. But overall, if you're a Patriots fan, you can be upset at how your offense was dominated. Correct? You can be upset at how your offense was dominated. And your defense, too. Your defense was getting worn out through the run game, between having to tackle Breece Hall and Braylon Allen, and then you're putting that team in really good positions to score, when they're flipping the field and stuff. But if you're a Patriots fan at the same time, you got to be really happy with what you saw between, like, your corner and Christian Gonzalez and your D-line and Keon White. I mean, he wasn't going crazy, but he's been playing really good football these last couple of days or last couple of weeks. So if you're a Patriots fan, you have a lot to look forward to in the future. Just know, like, this year, the last 2 years haven't been really you guys' years. I think next year you guys will probably, shake it up in that division. But offensively, you guys didn't do so well. 12 for 18, 98 yards. Your quarterbacks, between both of them were sacked 7 times for a total loss of 59 yards. So your O-line does definitely need some help. Ramondre Stevenson was held to 23 yards on 6 carries. You only ran the ball 15 times, but that's because you were down early, so you can't really run the ball. Yeah, it was just really bad. Really, really, really bad. But no turnovers, though. Oh, actually, no, you did have a fumble. Ramondre fumbled. But outside of that, your quarterbacks protected the ball. And, people keep saying, why are we not starting Drake May? Why are they not starting Drake May? Well, you seen what happened to Jacoby. Jacoby right now is the sacrificial lamb. Okay, he's the sacrificial lamb. You see how that O-line is getting mauled. Would you really want to put your franchise quarterback behind that? No. And, right now, Jacoby, I think he's probably got a couple more years left in the league. I don't think he's got too many more years as a starter in the league. Probably he got like 2 more years this year and the next one to be a starter in the league, and after that, I think he becomes a solid backup for people again. But I really don't see Drake May starting anytime soon unless, God forbid, something happens to Jacoby where he can't play. So that's just a recap of the game. And my takeaways from it. Braylon and Breece are monsters. They're absolute animals. Pat's O-line, disastrous, like I said. Jets defense, again, clicked on all cylinders. Not giving up too many, like, the success for the Patriots the last 2 weeks have been running the ball. And to take that away from them and make them one-dimensional, that was really good by the Jets. The Jets finally looked like they came to life. That pass rush looked like they really came to life. So hopefully they keep building on this. Next week they have the Broncos, and then after that I think they have the Steelers. No, they have so this is their lineup: the Broncos, the Vikings, Bills, Steelers. So they got a gauntlet before they have to play. Before they got to play the Patriots. So I mean, Broncos is not really a gauntlet, but those guys have been fighting game in and game out. They have been fighting really hard. So expect that to not really be like a dog fight, but something similar to what we just seen for the Patriots game, where the Jets want to do the best they can to keep possession of the ball. By the way, they had the ball for 10 minutes of every quarter. 10 minutes in every quarter they had the ball. That's 40 minutes time of possession. That's insane. To have 40 minutes time of possession damn near is crazy. Jets, Bills, Steelers. No, Vikings, Bills, Steelers. Sorry. That's going to be a gauntlet. I think that's going to be a gauntlet. Those are going to be 3 really good games, especially because the Vikings are playing really good football right now. Can't take anything away from them. You can't say like, oh, it's a fluke or whatever it can be because they beat the 49ers. Even though the 49ers don't have CMC, it didn't matter that they didn't have CMC versus the Jets because they went for a $160 or whatever the case may be, or $130 on the ground. So that's going to be a good testament for them coming up these next couple of weeks. Now, back to Mr. Pinky. I wish he was here, saying that. But if you ever watch it back, Pinky, I'm talking to you. Because you came in and said, I don't watch football. Brother, I watched that entire game. And I tried to tell you that ones do follow ones. Okay? Maybe not all teams do it. All teams may not do it. And that's maybe why all teams don't have really all that great success. Or maybe why some teams really do have good success. Who knows? But ones still follow ones. Christian Gonzalez is the number 1 corner on that defense. That's undoubted. Okay? And he still solidified himself after this game. I think that touchdown is not really on him. He played good defense, but Aaron Rodgers threw a better ball, and Nathaniel Hackett called a better play. You can't do nothing about that. You played it the best you could by going, I think he went over, no, I think he might have gone over it and was still almost there. Because Aaron Rodgers had to wait a second to throw the ball, like, with the pressure in his face too. So, like, it's just a good ball, good route, good play. You can't play it any better than that. But without that touchdown, Garrett Wilson is 4 for 8 and 29 yards all game. The number 1 wide receiver on that team. Now, that's the benefit of having, like, a Mike Williams, Tyler Conklin, Breece Hall, Braylon Allen. You know, you take your number 1 wide receiver away, you still got other options. But you can't ask for a better performance than what Christian Gonzalez did. You really can't. Christian Gonzalez played really good ball. I think the only 2 plays that probably hurt him, which I really don't think even the first one that I'm about to say is going to hurt him, is they threw a quick RPO bubble to Garrett Wilson and tried to get Garrett Wilson one-on-one in space with Christian. And Garrett Wilson, like, cut it back inside really quick. Garrett Wilson is shifty as hell. Cut it back inside, and Christian Gonzalez, like, missed the tackle but arm tackled him. And somebody else came up and made the tackle and helped him out and cleaned it up on the inside. I mean, that's the only, like, negative that I really saw. Outside of that, and I don't even think that touchdown is a negative. That's really the only negative that I saw. Christian, just work on your open field tackling and you be all right, man. You're going to be straight. But yeah, Gonzo is like that, man. Gonzo is like that. By the end of the year, Gonzo can be in arguments for top 2 corner, top 3 corner in the league. And it's not even, like, if he keeps at this pace, let me see who they play next. Because he has to see Garrett Wilson again. He has to see Keon Coleman or whoever wide receiver 1 is on the Jets. He has to see Tyreek Hill because they haven't played yet. Let's see who the Patriots play next. They play the 49ers next. So he has to see Debo or Brandon Ayuk. And I would like to see him versus... No, Debo's not playing. So he has to go against Brandon Ayuk. That's going to be a good lineup. That's going to be a good matchup because Brandon Ayuk wins a lot of his one-on-ones. So that's going to be a good test for him. But, like, I'm trying to tell you, Christian Gonzalez got a gauntlet. He got Brandon Ayuk in the 49ers. He got either Waddle or Hill. He'll probably follow Tyreek Hill because he locked Tyreek Hill up last year before he got hurt. So Tyreek Hill. Then he has either Nico Collins or Stephon Diggs, whoever he decides to guard that game. Then you got the Jaguars. He's probably going to guard Brian Thomas because that seems to be wide receiver 1 down there right now. Then you got the Jets again. Then you got the Titans, Calvin Ridley or D-Hop. Bears, DJ Moore. He'll probably have to guard DJ Moore. Damn, he has a gauntlet this year. Yeah, if he gets through the year and he puts up really good numbers this year, which is going to be hard to do. Hard to be consistent in this league. It really is. To be consistent in this league is to be great. And to be great is to be consistent. So if he can finish the rest of the year at this pace that he's playing at, Christian Gonzalez, you are definitely corner number 1. All right, my guy. And the Patriots are going to have to pay you a hefty bag. If not, you can always come to New York. You can always come to New York. Oh, absolutely. You could come to New York and be a giant, baby. Come lock CeeDee Lamb the hell up, because obviously we can't do it. But yeah. So yeah, I think and what Pinky was saying was that ones don't follow ones as often as they used to, and I don't truly believe that at all. I think ones still follow ones. I think even now with how social media and the market and everything is, seeing these matchups, I think ones follow ones even more now than they did back then. You know what I'm saying? Because of the numbers and stuff. Like when Diggs was in Minnesota, Jair was following Diggs all over the place. Now he's following, so that Justin Jefferson doesn't put up another $194 on y'all on 2 touchdowns. Jair has to follow him. He has to. I have to, bro. It's called, you know what I'm saying? I got to push the trade market. I want everybody. I want everybody on my team. I want Max Crosby on my team. I want freaking Devontae Adams on my team. I want everybody on my team. I ain't gonna lie to you. But ones still follow ones. You guys just have to really pay attention to the games. Like, people watch games for the highlights now, and I'm not talking about anybody specific. I'm just saying in general. People watch game for the highlights now. Me, I'm not watching the game for the highlights. I'm really watching the games. At some point, before my life took a crazy turn, I was like dying to be an NFL coach. And I got like a whole notepad in here somewhere with like 130 plays drawn out, because I was like dying to be like a graduate assistant and then go on and be offensive coordinator somewhere. Like, I love football that much, and I pay attention that much. Like, so, we're going to move on from the NFL because we'll talk about the NFL tomorrow morning. Yeah, I know we're not getting either, but wishful thinking. You guys can come get Kayvon. We'll trade you Kayvon in a 5th for fuck it. We'll give you Kayvon, Evan Neal, and a 5th for Max Crosby. Shit. Go ahead, send Max Crosby our way. Max Crosby and Brian Burns. Oh my God. Oh, and not even to mention Dexter in the middle. Oh my God. That would be insane. I'm about to go build a Mutt team just because of that. We got a recap for today's games. Today is Saturday. Happy Saturday. I coached semi-pro for 15 years with 6 chips. That's tough. I want to go play semi-pro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really do. So this is what happened when I was playing football. This is not the drastic turn my life took, though. I went from a JUCO school, or I guess like a prep school. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know what to call that scamming ass institution. I ain't gonna lie to you. I went from there to go walk on at Virginia Union, and then I went to I went to 2 camps for that school. I went to the first camp, and then the offensive coordinator talked to him for a little bit, told me come back for the walk-ons. Came back for the walk-ons, and then right before the walk-ons, like the week before, 2 weeks before the walk-ons, I was like working on my 40 times, because at the time my 40 time was like a 4. I got it down to like a 4.59 was like my best time at that time, and I was trying to work on it to get it down to like a 4.55 or a 4.5 even. So it's like 98 degrees outside, right? Hot as shit outside. And I'm training. I'm by myself training. Okay, open field, by myself training. There's nobody there. My speaker is on. My music is playing. I get to work on my 40. As soon as I take off, it just felt like, like when you pull a rubber band back and you let it go and it pops you and you just feel that immediate burn. Okay, think of like 1,000 rubber bands hitting you simultaneously in the same spot. That's what the back of my hamstring felt like. And it was so bad that like I had to lay out on the turf, hot ass turf, mind you, neck is burning up, arms is burning up because I just got my shorts on. So my back is burning up, and I'm crying in pain because I cannot get, like, I can't move. I couldn't get my leg up. And long story short, somebody had wanted to play soccer that day, and thank God, you know, this is why God is so real. A kid came over and he was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And then he helped me up, helped me to get me to my car. Got to my car. At the time, I didn't have health insurance, so I couldn't go to the doctor or anything. That would have been a hefty bill. But I had like this crazy bruise on the back of my leg, and I don't know if it was like a pulled or torn. I don't know. I just know that I couldn't walk for a couple days. Had to call out of work, and then that was 2 weeks before the walk-ons. So about like a week later, I didn't do anything for a full week. A week later, I kind of got back into it, kind of got a groove. I could run, but not at full speed. So I was like, fuck. I was like, but this is my only opportunity. For me, it felt like it was my last chance. So I went to the walk-ons. And this shit was completely different than any other, like, walk-ons I've ever seen or camp I've ever seen. Normally at camps, they have you do one-on-ones, but they have you do, like, stretches. Obviously, they do you do the stretches, you do the one-on-ones, you do the 40 time, the agility test, all that shit, right? The weigh-ins. No. We got there. We did like a lap around the field. We warmed up, we stretched, and then immediately got into positions. And immediately we did one-on-ones for like 2 hours. 2 hours we did one-on-ones, but we got straight to it. And we could only run 2 routes. It was either a post route or a go route. And it was very weird. Oh, thank you for the sub, Rio. I appreciate you. And I remember like my first route, I was good. First route, my post route, I was good. But then I got to my second route, right? Because the coach was like, "Nah, I want to see that again. Come back, come back." Came back, ran it again, and the quarterback threw it like upfield. And I was trying to run underneath of it and catch it. And I guess I ran too fast for my body. I don't know if that makes sense. But my shit popped again right there. Boom! Felt like somebody shot me, and all you just see is me tumble. And they came, helped me up. It was like, "You feel like you can still go? Because if you can't go, I mean, that's it for you. And, you know, you can't do any walk-ons." I was like, damn. So I tried to get up. I tried to run. Couldn't do it. They didn't let me. So I stopped playing football after that. And I was scared. That was my second serious injury. My first one, I tore. There's a tendon right here. Sorry, I got dog hair on my feet. There's a tendon right here. This tendon. I tore that. That hurt. Tore that in my senior year of high school. Tore that. That shit hurt. So I didn't want to go through that no more. I just wanted to focus on coaching. So I'm in school right now, trying to get my degree so I could go do that. But yeah, back to the main. Oh shit! Back to the main thing. Hey Rio, we gotta play 2K together one day, bro. By the way, now that you're here. But yeah, you said I trained a wide receiver who got a tryout with the Bucks about 15 years ago. He didn't make the cut though. Positive is he had a tryout. Hey, you got a guy to the NFL. You got somebody who made it at least close. You know what I'm saying? Funny story about that institution, or that, it's called Maryland Prep. Okay, I played for a group called Maryland Prep. Okay, it was really weird, but let me tell you. Okay. Funny story. The offensive coordinator played for Virginia Tech. Okay. Coach Marcus. I forgot his last name, but he played for Virginia Tech a while ago, and then he made it to the NFL, played for the Giants. He played for like their practice squad or whatever the case may be. He's our offensive coordinator for the year. I was cool with the dude. Like, he was cool. You know what I'm saying? He was getting me, like, in practice and stuff like that. You know, we drawing up plays. In the game, it didn't really translate. But I remember one day. We freaking at practice. We're at freaking practice. We're installing a new play, right? We're installing a new play, a new formation, right? Because the shit that we was doing was not working. For 3 to 4 weeks after like 3 games, to realize the shit was not working. So we're installing a new play, a new formation. and he had to tie his shoe. So he's like, yo, Ace, hold the playbook for me real quick. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm holding the playbook. I'm looking at the call sheet. Why at the bottom of the call sheet? I swear to God, okay? I cannot make this up, okay? At the bottom of the call sheet, it said EA Madden. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this and I'm like, is this motherfucker? I was like, is this dude calling plays from Madden? We are playing collegiate athletes. We're going up against collegiate athletes, okay? We played Army, okay? We played Wesley, we played Salisbury, we played Stevenson, okay? We were playing college athletes, okay? Like, we were also college athletes, but we're going up against real college football teams, okay? And you're telling me we're running plays from a EA Madden playbook? I'm like, what the So I was like, I didn't say nothing about it. I just handed it back to him, and then we go and install this play, and I could tell you that, like, for me, when I reflect on it, I always felt like my biggest con was that I felt like I was the smartest guy in the room. That's what I always felt like. I always felt like I was the smartest guy in the room, the smartest guy on the field, and that was probably my biggest con, coming out of high school, going into this institution was like, I'm the smartest guy on the field. Like, after that, after seeing that, and we were only like 3 weeks into the season, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely like the smartest guy in this room. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was probably my biggest con. I think another thing was like my ego. But yeah, that was a time. I'll talk about that group another day. When I get my co-host in here, when my co-host finally joins, we're gonna talk about that, because that team was funny. Okay, big recap because it's college football. You say you heard about that school, you're from Delaware. It's not a school. They not associated with no school. We did play in Delaware though. My first year we played in Delaware. We played who did we play? I think we played Wesley. That's in Delaware, right? Wesleyan? I think that's in Delaware. Yeah, and they smoked us, because another story for another day. Big games for today, guys. And I hope that you guys are watching some college football today. Okay? USC versus Michigan. Number 11, number 18. Why is Michigan still ranked? Why? What did they do for them to still be ranked? I mean, they're 2-1, but that one loss was belt to ass. Like, Texas literally bent them over and gave them the grandpa ass whooping that they got. USC is looking pretty good though, pretty scary. Big Ten matchup, a super huge Big Ten matchup. I think if USC wins this, they should jump in the top 10. So yeah, that's where we was at. Wesley, yep, that's in Dover. Yep. Utah versus Oklahoma State, a Big 12 matchup. I like this. Who do I have in this window? For USC versus Michigan, I got USC, because USC is steamrolling right now. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a good team right now. They're playing crazy defense. Utah versus Oklahoma State. I think I got Oklahoma State in that game, because it's a home game for them. They're on a roll. Utah's defense is suffocating. Who's your team? What do you mean? Why am I always putting down your favorite team? Is Michigan your favorite team? Michigan can't be your favorite team right now, dog. No way. A team from the North? Before, I didn't have beef with Michigan. I never had beef with Michigan. Let me just put that right. I never had beef with Michigan. But because Oregon has joined the Big Ten, right? Since we have joined the Big Ten, I have to have beef with y'all now. We the team out west, but y'all the team up north, and we got to come and smoke y'all. I can't wait till we play Michigan. Oh my God. I can't wait till we play a lot of teams. I'm upset that we have a bye week this week, but I'm also happy that we have a bye week off of the win that we just got, because now we need to build on top of that and keep clicking. But yeah, Utah versus Oklahoma State is a really tough game. Let me see the over-under for that today. Let me see the numbers for that today. Let me see. Yeah, Michigan is plus 160 money line. I mean, that's not a bad money line, but I'm also, and the spread is USC under 4. So they think it's going to be a really close game. If USC can stop Michigan's run game, it's over. It's over. If Dylan Edwards can be contained, it's over. OBER. What Drake say? And it's over. And it's over. And it's far. No, it's over. It's not far from over. It's over. Let's see. Who's next? Who did I have? Utah, Oklahoma State. I got Oklahoma State. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm looking at this. Ollie Gordon is a dog, yo. Like, Ollie Gordon is going to be a dog in the NFL. Oh my God, Ollie Gordon is so nice. I love Ollie Gordon. Yo, I was watching his highlight tape. Like, it's not recency bias, but like, well, it kind of is recency bias because I had to watch, like, coming into the season. I'm like, who the hell is Ollie Gordon? Like, why am I just now hearing about Ollie Gordon? So then I went to go do my research. If he's not drafted in the late first or early second, teams, I don't know what the hell the NFL teams are doing because this guy is a dog. Him and the kid from, shout out to Snipes for putting me on to his kid over in Illinois. The running back from Illinois, yo, he's also a beast. I thought Braylon Allen was big. That guy is big. Oklahoma's going to be crazy crowded today because Oklahoma State and OU are both playing at home today. Absolutely. They most definitely are. Are they close to each other? How close are they? Are they within, like, Duke and UNC close or I don't know how close they are. I've never been to Oklahoma a day in my life, and I really don't plan on going unless I'm going to a college football game. But I really do not plan on coming to Oklahoma. No. No, sir. For obvious reasons. Let's see. Tennessee versus Oklahoma is going to be a big game, but I have Tennessee in that game. Mr. What is that kid's name? Nico. I can't pronounce his last name. I'm not even going to disrespect his family and try and pronounce that. I'm sorry. But Nico, and your family, to your family, y'all created a generational talent. This guy is a dog. And I do want to see him succeed. So Tennessee is like my third favorite team in college football for some reason. I don't know why. I just cling to that team for some reason. I love that team. But I love that team. Hey, Ron, what's up? Within 100 miles. That ain't close. Shit, 100 miles, that's an hour and some change. That is not close. Duke and UNC, you could literally get to Duke. From UNC to Duke is literally like, I think it's like 10 miles. I think, if I'm not mistaken. That's close. Old Dominion and Norfolk State are within like 5 miles of each other. That's close. And then Hampton is probably like 10 miles. That's close. That's how close I mean. That's not close. Arch Manning plays today. This game is not a big game. I mean, UL Monroe is 2-0, but Texas is going to steamroll them. And the spread is, oh my God. The spread is 45. 44.5, but like, wow. That's so disrespectful to them. And then no Oregon game today, but the last big game that I have for today that I think everybody should watch is Colorado versus Baylor. 2-2-1 teams in the Big 12. I think if Colorado can pull this win off, they might be able to sneak in B25. Now that Nebraska has lost, if Colorado can win tonight and they can win in fashion, I think they could probably take that 25 spot. I don't know who 25 is though. So let me see. Oh, Texas A&M. And they're going to win. So they'll probably move up to like 24, 23. Illinois will probably move up to like 20 or something like that. I don't think Arizona is ranked anymore, but they're on a bye week. Because they just lost last weekend. Or 2 weeks ago they lost. But I'm excited for some college football today, man. I'm super excited. But that game last night, Illinois, shocking the world. Shocking the world is crazy. Not shocking the world, but like, actually, no, this is a shock to the world. Being that these guys are 4-0, they started the season 4-0. Let me just go see who they played. Let me see who they started off with. Beat Eastern Illinois, beat ranked number 19 Kansas, which is a big win. Central Michigan, and then Illinois versus Nebraska. That's a good game. And then Penn State, they have Penn State. Is that next weekend? Yeah, they have Penn State next weekend at Penn State. Is that where they get their loss? I don't know. But, wait, did they drop us or did they move us up? Hold on. Hold the hell up. Because, no, they kept us at 9. Okay. I was about to say, there's no way y'all drop us and we're on a bye week. I think that's really ridiculous. But yeah, I think that's those. It was a really good game. It was a really good game last night. I was watching it for a little bit, and then I tuned out, and then I came back for the final 2 drives of both teams, and Illinois' defense locked the hell up. Like, when I mean they locked up, and they did exactly what they were supposed to do. I think what Nebraska messed up at was that pass protection on really the last 3 plays. The pass protection was just really bad. And they were doing really well all game. It was just, that final drive, fold under pressure. Just fold under pressure. But that's okay, though. 1 loss, I don't think is going to kill them. I think they probably, if Colorado pulls off the win tonight, Nebraska probably drops out of the top 25. And Colorado probably jumps. But it depends on how Colorado wins. If Colorado wins, what's the spread on that game? I'm about to check. Nebraska has a really easy schedule for the rest of the year, though, outside of, well, no. The next 1, 2, 3 games should bump them back in to the top 25. If they can beat Purdue in fashion, beat Rutgers in fashion, beat Indiana in fashion. But Indiana's 3-0, so, but they always start off like that. Then they run into Ohio State. That's going to be a crazy game, especially for that freshman. UCLA, dub. USC, Nebraska, that's the thing about Nebraska, their D-line is damn good. Their D-line is really good. So I would like to see that versus USC in that run game. Wisconsin, tough. But let's go see the spread for Colorado's game. Okay. Damn. They got the spread being +1 or under 1. So game is going to be a really close game, but it's going to be a high scoring game. They got Colorado as the money line. No, they got Colorado as the money line. Shedeur Sanders. Look at these numbers, dog. Oh my God. 85 of 121, 999 yards, 9 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions. Holy shit. But his QBR is 62.2, and I think it was because that game versus Nebraska. What's up, bro? I think it was because that game versus Nebraska. So, but he still played, I don't think he played terrible versus Nebraska. I just think, he played pretty bad versus Nebraska. He cleaned it up in the second half, but that first half was just too bad. You can't recover from how bad that first half was. But he played a clean game last weekend. I really like watching that football team. I don't know how you could watch that team and then hate. How can you watch that team and then be like, this team is boring? Or these guys are ass, or well, you could say that about their O-line, but their linebacker group, they play with their heads on fire. Their freaking receiving core is fun to watch. I just don't like that Lassiter and Will Shepherd, they're not consistent when catching the ball. They catch the ball when need be, but no, I need you to catch the ball every time. Especially when you're wide open. I really want to see when they put Omarion Miller in. I don't want Omarion Miller to leave Colorado. If he does, Hey, Omarion, you know, Tez Johnson is leaving. I think Trayshawn Holden is leaving. Evan Stewart's probably going to leave too. You know, we need some new wide receivers. We'll have a freshman starting coming in next year. But you could be wide receiver 1 at Oregon. Omarion, come join the Big Ten. Come play in the fly green. You feel me? I'm a great recruiter. I'll meet you out there in Austin. I've never been, but I can show you around. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've never been there, but I'll show you around like I've lived there for 30 years. That's a fact. Omarion Miller. I'm a big Omarion Miller fan. I ain't gonna lie to you. You guys got to go watch who that is. That kid's a stud. That guy's a stud. We got 14 minutes left. Early stream. I'm not gonna stream too long because I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I need it. Hey, if Dylan Edwards wasn't getting drafted next year, I would tell Dylan Edwards, come join Oregon. Come run behind that hog molly of an O-line that we got over there. We mauling shit. We really moving shit over there in Oregon. Okay? Really moving shit. Really. Our run game has been really, really, really good. It's just one game we can't move shit. Another game we can. And then one game defense looks like the best defense in the country. Next game we look like we're some dog shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oregon got the best uniforms in the nation. Period. Stand on business. You know that. You know we got the best uniforms in the nation. On everything. Meech, what's up, my boy? Hey, Meech, I was just talking about, I don't know if you're probably going to, watch the beginning of the stream back a little later, but I was just talking about Maryland Prep not too long ago. And I was saying, when I get you on, we got to talk about the stories of Maryland Prep, bro. We definitely do. But yeah, absolutely. Omarion Miller, you could come over. I'm trying to think what other receiver that I want to come over. I know we got the best wide receiver coming out of this high school class coming to Oregon. I forgot his name already. I think it's like Malachi something. I think. I forgot his name already. I think he's like class of 25. He's committed. Trying to think who else do I want to come. You know, transfer portal wide open. You know, Dante Moore, he going to be starting next year once Dylan Gabriel leaves, unless Dylan Gabriel decides to return. I don't think Dylan Gabriel's going to return for another year, though. But, hey, Nico, if you don't like Tennessee, you can always come over to Oregon. Hey, Dylan, Raiola, Nebraska, they not working out for you? You can always come on over. You know what I'm saying? You know, we love the people. We love the people. We got the views. We got the jerseys. You get free Jordans. You get free Nikes. You get free clothes. Your mom, your pops, they get free clothes. Your brother, your sister, your girlfriend, they get free clothes. Who don't like free clothes? Especially it's Nike. It's Nike. If I could get a green and yellow one of these, my God. What? You get free gear. You get a guaranteed job if you don't go to the league and you want to you graduate from Oregon, you get a free job with Nike. You automatically get a job with Nike, brand ambassador or something in the corporate world. You know what I'm saying? Come to Oregon. Come to Oregon, bro. We set you up for life. For life. Look at Marcus Mariota. Got him a Heisman. Left. You know, he over there in where is he at right now? I don't even know where he at right now. I think he's in Washington. You know, he's been on a couple teams or whatever case may be. Went to the playoffs, didn't do so well, whatever. He didn't have the best NFL career. But I guarantee you, as soon as he retire, Oregon gonna come calling, hey, you wanna come work for us? Guarantee you have a job. I bet you he have a job. Come to Oregon. Dan Lanning. Great mind. He likes to gamble. Hey, Dan. Hey, Dan, I know your ass like to gamble because you play way too fucking much. Okay? You play way too much, Dan. Alright? You play way too much, but I do love you. I'm glad that you are our head coach. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't got nothing much. What y'all want to talk about in the chat? Talk to me. Tell me what y'all want to talk about in the chat. Tell me. Follow me. Follow me. Because if not, I can end the stream right now and go back to doing what I was doing, which was hooping. I was hooping. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, come to Oregon. Shador, you're going to see this video one day. And the day that you see this video, I hope you're a New York Giant by then. But buddy, we are tanking for you. For you. So put on a show tonight, please. And if you don't want to come to New York, did y'all hear that shit? What was that? Oh shit, it's my dog. Hey! Ow! Oh shit, we ain't doing nothing much, Coco. We just talk about football. We just talk about football. Look. If what I'm saying can't convince you to come to New York and come to Oregon to play for the Giants and play for the Ducks, let this cute brown furry face be the reason that you go. Y'all go, I'll get you mini ones that look just like her. We breed ya. We breed ya. You want babies? I'll find you a boyfriend. All right, goodbye. I ain't gonna lie to you. I never lie to you. The Raiders need a QB. Dion wants him to play not for the Raiders. Hell no, Corn. He does not want to go to Las Vegas. I mean, you know what? You know what would be really good though? If he does go to the Raiders, right? This is my thinking. This is my thinking. If I was to be in the mind of Deion Sanders, and he said those two boys are gonna pull a Eli Manning. If I was to be in the mind of Deion Sanders, and when I'm saying that, I'm thinking, what markets? I'm thinking like, look at what they've been doing at Colorado. Not only have they been playing great football between Travis Hunter and Shador. Just want to make that clear, Travis and Shador. Right? Not only have they been playing great football, they've been making a name for themselves. They also do behind the scenes. They do a whole lot of vlogging. They do the interviews and stuff. Image likeness, NIL deals, right? What markets really are big in the NFL when it comes to mass media? I want y'all to think about it. There's really like 2 teams. 3. But one already has a quarterback, and so does the other, because the other one just got locked up. So that really leaves 1. New York! Thank you! Yes, it's New York, guys. Like, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all, this is what I'm saying. It would be perfect. So everybody was like, oh, I don't want him. Like, if you go look at the comments under when people post like Shador coming to New York and stuff like that on Twitter or on Instagram, and you go look at the comments, it kind of makes me embarrassed of being a Giants fan. Okay, I try not to associate myself with that group of people, because that's not me. Okay, why? Because I'm black. Okay, a large group of our fan base said a lot of really bad things, but I guarantee you, when he bring his ass over here, okay, and he start cooking that shit up, dot, because a lot of teams are not going to be able to run man coverage against us. They're going to have to run some zones. They're going to have to double up. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to double up or whatever. And he be cutting that zone shit up. Now, man, I would say a little. He struggles with it just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. I would like for him to work on his man coverage beater or man coverage reading skills just a little bit. But when it comes to that zone, he cuts that shit the hell up. So, you know, the market for him would be perfect in New York. Now, if New York is like, we can't pass up on a Travis Hunter, we have to take Travis Hunter, we're stuck with Daniel Jones again. And then we could go get Arch Manning. You know what I'm saying? We can go get Arch Manning. You know, I don't want to be stuck with Daniel Jones again. All right? Daniel Jones needs to go. If Daniel Jones doesn't go, the whole organization is probably getting burnt down. We probably will go to the practice facility and literally shut the whole shit down. I ain't gonna lie to you. Daniel Jones, you cannot be the starting quarterback for the New York Giants going into the next season. You probably shouldn't finish. You know what? Actually, yeah. Daniel Jones, finish the season. Finish the season. You finish the season strong, brother. You finish strong. As strong as you can. Get us in that number one spot. Because you're going to be the reason why we get to that number one spot. Get us there. I think that would be like the perfect situation. Raiders would be another good spot for him just because now they're not in Oakland no more, they're in Vegas. So their market is going to probably expand too. You know what I'm saying? Their media market is going to, another really big organization, big name organization, been around for a long time. Here you go. I'm not even about to entertain you, bro. Every time we point out something negative, here you go. He does not struggle with man, though. Yes, he does. If you watch the Nebraska game, they ran man the entire first quarter. In the entire, middle of the way through the second quarter. He didn't start moving the ball till they started playing zone coverage, and he started cutting that up. That first quarter versus Nebraska, they ran straight man. Them corners was what you gonna do? I dare you to get off this line. What you gonna do? I dare you to get off this line. Get off the line. For a quarter straight. Anybody could tell that it's man, but putting the ball where it needs to go through, in the coverage, that's where he was messing up at. That's what my problem was. That Nebraska game, that first quarter. Also, that O-line wasn't playing that well either. But, I think that's one of his worst. I think that's one of the worst things that I've seen from him. That's probably one of the biggest negatives. Is just that when it comes to man coverage, he doesn't look as good. He doesn't look as good when he plays it when he plays zone, when he plays against zone coverage. That's my biggest takeaway from that. And that's just my opinion. That's just from what my eyes tell me. That's from me being subjective. I'm a big Shedeur fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big Shedeur fan. But that's just what my eyes tell me. That, when it came to that man coverage, it just wasn't there. Not unless them guys are butt-ass naked wide open. That's one thing I can give him. He does not miss wide open throws. He makes really good wide open throws. But the throws where it's just a couple throws that I would really like him to be better at. With that being said, though, Shedeur, you are a New York Giant. And I can't wait. Okay? Malik Neighbors jersey and Brian Burns jersey will be added to this collection within the next couple of weeks. And then hopefully we don't lose to the Commanders again, because then I would have to add a Washington jersey in here. I would have to add a Washington jersey in here. I'm gonna have to add a CeeDee Lamb jersey in here because I made a deal with a Cowboys fan that they were not gonna sweep us, and they're gonna sweep us. So we're gonna mark that off the checklist, guys. We're gonna mark that. I need to write that down actually. Malik Neighbors, Brian Burns, CeeDee Lamb. Yeah. But it's 11 o'clock. It's the end of the hour. And I will be back tomorrow morning to do the recap of college football today. Go watch some football today. It's Saturday. Tell the wife, tell the kids, leave you the hell alone. It's your day to relax. You just worked 5 days in a row. You just worked 40 hours a week. Maybe even 44 to 48. Leave me the hell alone. I'm watching football. That's what you got to do. Respectfully, though. Respectfully. Set it up. You know what I'm saying? You said get that Adams jersey. I'll go ahead and... I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if he's going to be a Raider for too long. That's the thing. Like, I know it's hypocritical to say because I have 2 jerseys of players that were on their former teams. But I got these jerseys when they were on their team. So I'm going to keep these. But... And this dude is on his, like, farewell tour. And he's on, like, his 5th team. So I'm really not about to get another jersey from him. Not unless he comes back to New York and retires a Giant, like Victor Cruz did. But Adams jersey, if he plans on staying for another few more years and he doesn't get traded this season, which I think, here's my hot take for today. Davante Adams gets traded to another team. I don't know what team. I'm hoping it's Baltimore. I'm going to keep pushing that agenda. Adams to Baltimore. I'm going to keep pushing that agenda. Yeah, I'll get an Adams jersey, or I'll get a Max Crosby jersey. I'll definitely get a Max Crosby jersey. Mad Max is a fucking demon. I would definitely get a Mad Max jersey. I'm not gonna lie to you. So Corn, you want me to get a Mad Max jersey? Corn, I will. Let me see. I don't know. I don't have any pens in here right now, which is crazy because this is my office and I need to have pens in here. Let me see. Do I have a pen? No. These are all wires. Where the hell's my pens at? Oh, please don't fall out of this chair. That's not a pen. It sounds like there's a pen in there though, right? It definitely sounded like there was a pen in there. My sombrero. Okay, there's a pen in here somewhere. I just know there is. Maybe I lied. Maybe there's no pen in here. Okay, there's no pen in there, guys. But I'm going to just write it down on my notes. Hey, Trav, if you're still in here, what Arizona jersey do you want me to get? And don't say Kyler Murray because I'm not getting Kyler Murray. Even though K1 is hard. But I don't think Kyler Murray is going to be there too much longer. Right? Davante Adams in a Baltimore jersey would be fire. I'm tired of these guys. I'm tired of Baltimore getting these free agent wide receivers, but they already old and beat up. You know what I'm saying? I need some guys that can still get jiggy, still get busy. Let me see. Jerseys I gotta get. Okay, Neighbors, Burns. Are you okay? I could get a Mad Max Crosby joint. I could get a Mad Max one, right? Mad Max is cool. You cool with me getting Mad Max? Just for you, Corn. I gotta get a Lamar jersey. That's mandatory. That's my favorite quarterback, and I don't have his jersey yet. I gotta get his jersey. Neighbors, Burns, Crosby, Lamar. I gotta get a CeeDee Lamb jersey. Lamb is balling. And I hate the Cowboys, but I just know they're gonna sweep us. If I lose my bet to the Commanders deal, think I would have to. I would really want a Jaden Daniels jersey. But he said Scary Terry, so I'm cool with getting a Scary Terry jersey. Kinda. I don't know. If I was to get a Philly jersey, it would probably be A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith, if I'm being completely honest with you. I'd probably get I'm a big fan of Smitty. I really like Slim Reaper, bro. The Slim Reaper is a dog. I really like him. But I'll probably get an A.J. Brown jersey. Because they just extended him. Yeah, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 jerseys that I need to add to this wall. And they'll be up here. Okay? They'll be up here before the end of the season. I will try to get all 7 jerseys. I know I'm getting a Neighbors and a Burns jersey. But for you, Corn, I'm definitely getting a Mad Max jersey before I get the rest of those other jerseys. Just for you, my guy. At the end of the day, it's the end of my stream. And I'm about to go get ready to watch some college football today. So everybody have a blessed day. Be safe if you go outside today. Tell your family you love them. And go Ducks. See y'all tomorrow, 11 a.m.
Three, two, one. We have a liftoff.